And this is the reason why the Eagles, as of late, this has been an issue going back towards the Super Bowl, because we've been dealing with injuries constantly ever since 2017. And even this year, with injuries not being too much of an issue to the Eagles and their season and their players, outside of Brandon Graham and a couple of other guys like Miles Sanders and Jordan Howard and Jalen Hurts, who we're talking about right now, they do the same old shit every fucking time. They play these players through their injuries rather than relying on their backups, the people who we have back there that, have to step up in big-time moments when they're needed to. We could have had Gardner Minshew play the rest of the season and let Hurts, with damaged ligaments in his ankle, heal up and actually give him the actual chance, 100%, to do his best, whether that would be in the postseason or next season. Making him go through this injured repeats what happened with Carson Wentz. Thankfully, it's no back injury, but this is ligament issues in his ankle. This is stuff that most likely will require surgery. We already talked about this, that he might need surgery on his ankle, but now we know it's damaged ligaments that he was able to tolerate because he's a tough dude. But at the same time, you're not 100%. You're forcing yourself to go out there and run and move around because that's part of your game. That's not going to help you in the long run. They shouldn't have done that. They should not have done this to Hurts. They should not have done this to Sanders either. I don't get why we force these two, specifically Hurts, to play through these injuries when they could potentially get worse and worse due to that. He hasn't been 100% since the Giants game where he tweaked his ankle. That's over a month's worth of football. He only missed one game and had a bye week. He had 2 weeks of recovering, and when he came back in that Washington game, he was not 100%. He was not 100% whatsoever. The Giants game after that looked a little better. The Washington game after that looked a little better. Didn't play in the Dallas game. And then you saw the way he played in Tampa. This is the type of shit we pull in Philadelphia that cannot happen anymore. One of the biggest reasons why we won Super Bowl 52 is because when someone got hurt, the other person behind them stepped up. That shows that you have no confidence in your depth chart. That shows you have no confidence in your team, that you need these players in order to succeed. It's not like we have an Aaron Rodgers or a Tom Brady that do need to be out there. This is Jalen Hurts. This is a kid that we're trying to evaluate when he's 100%, when he has all the intangibles needed to succeed and play his game at his best. Gardner Minshew could have played out the rest of the season, and whatever had happened, happened. Hurts, let him play whenever he was able to, whenever he was actually 100%. Don't force him into shit like that. He's only 23. He'll get better from this, of course, but it's still not worth the risk when you're a 9-8 team who was not supposed to make the playoffs. That's a rebuilding experimental team with an experimental head coach and a project at QB. This is some bullshit right here. This is some actual bullshit.